Okay, so here we are for this at-home total body workout that we're doing with a chair. It's one of my favorite pieces of workout equipment, if you will. There's so much variety, and I think that I love it so much because I like to work out outside a lot too. So it's kind of like a park bench or like even bus stops or things I would stop on my runs or different hikes and things like that. So I also have my bed here, and depending on the exercise and kind of the space I have available here, it kind of looks big and it's enough, but I might need to use one or the other. So feel free to do whatever you like there. So if you have a chair, your bed, couch, love seat, ottoman, whatever, that's what we're going to be using today for this at-home workout. So we have 6 exercises, and I'll show you all the exercises after we go through our warm-up, but they're going to be 40 seconds workout and 20 seconds pause. So we're going to work in a 40-20 interval, and I'm going to use an app that I like to use for a lot of different workouts, but especially like at-home workouts and circuits. It's called the Interval Timer app, and I'll include all of the links to that, and we can talk a little bit about it afterwards. I can show you it if you want to, but I'll put that all in the replay email as well with links on how to download it and how easy it is to use. I just love it. I just found it like, I don't know, randomly, maybe like 5-6 years ago or something like that. And I just always use the same one. It's super basic, super simple, and I love it. So we're going to use a 40-20 interval. We have 6 exercises, and we're going to go for 3 rounds. Okay, so that's going to be our workout. If you want to do the math there, we'll rest at the end. So it'll be about a 21-minute workout in totality, but we'll work out, we'll do our warm up in the beginning, and then we'll do a little bit of cool down at the end. So our workout will be like 30-ish minutes. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with the warm up here. So let's just step side to side and circle your shoulders back here. Lifting up, shoulders up by the ears, and then bringing them back. Yeah, backwards backwards shoulder circles or shoulder shrugs, if you will. And 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Star toe touches. So we're going to open up our arms like this, nice and wide, so our body kind of creates a star. And we're going to open up and then reach your opposite hand towards your opposite thigh, knee, toe, ankle, whatever you want. So lean it back and then pushing those hips forward, coming down and reaching to the other side. I'm going to turn just to a side view so you can see I'm reaching down and then pushing my hips forward. You know, we're often in that seated position there. So any opportunity that we can get to kind of open up our hips there is really awesome and feels really good. Keep going. Reach down to your toes if you want to, or just down to your knees. Whatever your range of motion feels good, that's what's important. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, now we're going to use our chair for our next warm-up exercise. We're going to sit down and put your hands out in front of you. Make sure your foot is underneath your ankle. So don't have your feet like this because we're going to get up. So hands out in front of you, palms down, stand up and row your arms back. Pull your elbows back at shoulder height. So no broken chicken wings here like this. Lift up here and come down. Sit down. Stand up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Sit down, stand up. Sit, stand, and row. Sit, stand, and row. Make sure your shoulders are down and away from your ears, though. Don't scrunch up. Okay, make sure everything's down and open. Yep, good job. Let's do 3 more. 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, now some leg swings. So you can use the back of your chair for support if you want to. Typical like track exercise, if you will. So just standing next to whatever you're holding on to and just little front to back kicks here. Front to back. Let's do 10 times front to back. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and other way, other side. This way, yeah, front to back. Make sure I don't kick anything here. See, it's really not so surprising to me, but kind of how much you can do in such a little space. I feel like it looks so spacious on Zoom, but I'm actually like really in a small but mighty spot. Small but mighty spot. Okay, stop with the leg swings. You can put your chair aside or wherever. Balancing on one foot. let's make circles with our ankles. 5 times outward, 5 times inward. Make sure you have a little bend in your base leg so you're not stick straight. It's hard to balance like that. 5 times each way, and then switch. 2, 3, 5, and 1. Awesome, good job. Now let's jog it in place with our feet about underneath our hips. So right underneath our hips. We'll play with getting them wider too, okay? So right here, jogging it out. So first you can see my knees are not coming up very high, but as you feel like your ankles and your feet start to get like acclimated and ready to move, I think you know what I mean. Sometimes we start doing jumping jacks and all these things and our ankles and our feet are like, hey, hold on. Then after you start to feel like, okay, this is good, then you can start to bring your knees up a little higher if you want to. Just a little bit, just a little higher. Good job. Get nice and warm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Now let's take those feet out a little bit wider, just a little. So it's kind of like we're jogging, but we're getting our legs out a little bit wider. Shoulders down and away from the ears. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're going to take a knee to the ground for kneeling hip flexor stretch. So take a knee, 90-degree angle with both legs, and just kind of rocking it back and forth. Put your knee on like a carpet or rug or blanket or something like that, your fitness mat. If you want to fold up your mat a little bit to get a cushion, that's nice. And think more of tucking these hips under before you go forward versus needing to be like so going forward, you know? If you tuck your hips under, that little range of motion is very powerful. Good job. And other side, switch, other leg. Same thing, get rid of that arch in your back, so tuck your hips under and then start to rock. And those little rocks are awesome. Nice work. And then slowly stand all the way up. Just gonna put my charging cable in my computer here to be safe. And we're gonna do some arm circles backwards. So see, my palms will start facing inward. I have to get on my knees to show you this or you won't be able to see my hands. Then as you come up, externally rotate and come back around, okay? So I'm gonna stand up. Now you know what my hands are doing. They come up, turn the thumbs back and around, external rotation there. It's just nice to get shoulders and everything really warmed up and lubricated there. And relax. Okay, last warm-up exercise, jumping jacks for 20. Okay, here we go. Jumping jacks, starfish, soldier, 10. I'm sorry, 20. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Good job. You should be nice and warm now. Take a sip of my water, a little unicorn water. And I'm going to show you our 6 moves. Okay, so catch your breath. Watch me, try them out, and then I'll always remind you and show you again and again before we do them. So you don't have to memorize all 6. I'll always remind you and give you cues to what's coming next and what you should pay attention to, okay? So number 1, sit, stand, and punch. So we're gonna sit, stand like we did in the chair already, but this time we're gonna punch. Punch, sit down and punch. You can punch like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Something like that is cool. You don't need to stay up for too long, but I don't want you like this, okay? So whatever you feel, a couple punches coming up and down. What's important though is that you're not like twisting side to side as you're trying to sit down. That's dramatic, but I have to show and demonstrate here. So make sure that what's really important is your lower body is doing its thing, your core is activated, so you can really feel it in your core as you're punching. Okay, that's your first move. Second one is a tricep dip with a knee lift. Okay, the knee lift is optional, but I think you guys will be great with it. So come onto the edge of your chair, your bed, your couch, whatever. Let me do it like that. That's better. Yep, make sure your butt and low back and everything is really close to whatever you're dipping on. And then you're going to dip down, come up, knee, knee. Little ab action there. Down, up, knee, knee. Okay, that's exercise number 2. Number 3, high plank knee tucks. So you're going to come on your chair, bed, whatever. Like I said, I think I need to use my bed for this one just for space and demonstration. So high plank knee tucks. You're going to come into a high plank position on whatever surface that you're using or whatever tool you're using, chair, bed, whatever. And then you're going to bring your knee in to the center there, right in between like your elbows, okay? The higher your upper body is compared to your lower body, the like easier it is. So you could even do this on the mat, like all the way on the floor, but I just like the elevation a little bit. I feel like I can always bring my knee in a little bit closer. But if you're like, today I'm going for the full Monty, you could even put your feet and your hands on the ground, your feet there, and do it that way, okay? So whatever works for you, but I'm going this way, okay? Lunge and tap left and lunge and tap right. So we're going to stand facing our chair, whatever it is that we're using. Step back into a nice lunge, 90-degree angle with both legs sinking down. Power through the front heel. So don't ride the toe. Power through the front heel. Activate this glute muscle here. And then we're going to come up and tap, little toe tap. So it's not a relax and put all your weight on the chair, but it might look like that as you're kind of figuring it out. All good. But just think of it as like a little tap and then balancing, come all the way through, back down into that lunge, power through the front heel, activate that glute, little tap. Okay, so this is like not an explosive movement. It's something you're going to have to do more balanced and controlled, but that's awesome because all of our stabilizer muscles are going to work really hard. So that's great. Then we'll do the left side and the right side, or one side and then the other. And then we'll go to a nice little combo cardio move. So bear with me here. It's not hard, it's not complicated, but you just kind of have to think a little bit, okay? So it's a jumping jack punch and a high knee punch. So let me show you. You're gonna do 5 and then 10, and I'll show you what I mean, okay? So it's jumping jack, punch, jumping jack, punch, jumping jack, punch. So we're gonna do 5 of those. And then after you've done 5, we do high knee and punch for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can even do 1, 2 like this, no jumping, right? So you'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah, and then 1. And then immediately after that, go into your high knee punches for 5 on each side, 10 total. So the timer's gonna run for 40 seconds. You go as you can, rest when you need, okay? At the end, we'll rest for like a minute and then we'll repeat for the second round. You got this. It's going to be awesome. Here we go. So first exercise, sit, stand, and punch. When I press start on this timer, which I will in just a second, it'll give us 10 seconds and then it'll beep. Yeah, I have the volume turned up. You'll probably hear the beep. If not, I'll go beep or I'll just tell you. I don't know how loud this will be. I can put this next to the microphone actually, so you should be able to hear. Let's do that. All right, 7 seconds, here we go. Get ready for our sit, stand, punch. Sitting down, standing up, and punching. Here we go. All right, here it is. There's our ding. Sit down, stand up. Sit down, stand up. Yeah, good job. Make sure your feet are in a good position where you feel like you can use the power through your heels to stand up. If your feet are too close to the chair, it's hard. And your knees are going to be too far forward and you're not going to be able to stand up. Good job. Ha, 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 ha. 5 seconds. Ding. Pause, 20 seconds. Now we have the dip with the knee. So get ready in that tricep dip position, but Take your rest. There's still 11 seconds. Breathe it out. Grab some water if you need it. We're going to dip, knee, knee. Remember? Get you a better angle here. All right, here we go. Dip, up, knee, knee. Working the backs of those arms. Dip it low. Pick up those knees. So good. Last 13 seconds, I think it says. Yep, you got it. 9, 8. Working those arms. Don't worry, they get a break in a second. Yes, good job. Shake it out. Good job, arms. Give them a little love there. Now we have our high plank knee tucks. So I'm going to do them on my bed, but you can do whatever you want. Whatever feels good for you. 5 more seconds of rest. Get ready. Abs get ready. Core get ready. Here we go. Nice and straight. See, my shoulders and my hips and my feet are in a line. So I'm not like this and my butt's not like this. Okay, nice and straight. Pull, pull. Keep your hands directly under your shoulders. You got it. Good job. So good. 20 more seconds. Halfway there. Tuck, pull, last 6. Good job. Killer, good job. Shake it out. Get your chair ready for your lunge and tap. So we're gonna step back into the lunge and we're gonna tap the chair with our toe. Remember? Lunge and tap. Let me have a couple seconds here. So I'm gonna make my view bigger just so I can see exactly what you see. Okay, yeah, this is cool. You guys know what I'm doing here. Yep. Okay, so step it back into a lunge. I think you can see enough of my lower body if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, totally. Just can't see this front foot, but that's okay. Good job. Step it back and tap. Power through this leg, this front heel. The heel of that front leg, it's going to activate everything. Squeeze your booty all the way up to your low back. Like that part of your butt that connects to your low back. Squeeze there too. All the way up. Good job. And relax. Shake it out. That mind-muscle connection is so important. So important. Squeezing all the way up to the little muscles that are right there. Good job. All right, so now we're stepping back with the other leg. Same exercise, other side. Same exercise, other side. Here we go. Step back. Hold on. No, this is the side, yeah. Actually, I don't remember what side I did last time. It's not a good answer. No, this is the right one. Yep, here we go. Whatever side you weren't doing the last time. I'm like, both of my legs still are feeling it. Yeah, squeezing all the way up to the top. 10 more seconds, all the way up to the top. Sinking down when we come into that lunge, nice and controlled. If there's a little wobble on the way down, no big deal. Put your foot down and then step it back. The wobble is good. It means our body's getting stronger and learning how to work better together with all of our muscles. It's a great feeling. Okay, here we go. Our jumping jack punch combo and our high knee. Don't freak out or don't get uncomfortable if you're like, oh, I did 4 or 5 or I don't know. Just keep moving, okay? It's just fun. Here we go. Jumping jack punch. Jumping jack. 3, 4, 5. Now bring the knees up, whether it's walking or jumping. 6, 9, 10. And then back into the jumping jacks. 1. Repeat, repeat. Go at your own pace. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to count anymore. You are where you are. Eight seconds. Good job. And relax. Nice work. Round 1 done. High five. Pound it. Yes, I love it. Okay, now let's take like 30, 40, 50 seconds or something like that, a little bit less than a minute, just to chill, breathe it out, get some water, and we'll repeat. We will repeat. Really good moves, a mixture of cardio, strength, balancing stuff, everything that we need right now. And all at home. I think I can put music on because it's Zoom, so it's not like copywritten. I don't think it will be a problem. Like a little light music. Just really light. Okay. All right, 10 seconds till we start again. Ready, round 2, we sit and stand and punch. Here we go. Oops, it beeped already, so go ahead and start. I think with the music, you won't be able to hear it as much. I tried, here we go, keep it moving. Sit down, stand up. On social media, we can't put music on the videos because then it will silence us. But I think with Zoom, I should check for next time. I think with Zoom, it's fine as long as you don't publish it then on Facebook or YouTube, which I don't. Good job. Sit down, stand. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Good job. Keep going. And relax. Good job. Shake it out. 20-second pause. Next up, we have our dip with the knee tuck. Getting ready for our triceps. Hands on the edge here. 5 more seconds of rest. Get those arms ready. Shoulders down and away from your ears here, okay? So we're not sinking down. And even a little bend. And even if your triceps get tired, hang out here. You can dip and then hold it. And oh my gosh, I can't do another one, but I can lift my knees. Whatever works for you, okay? Even just holding it is so effective. And relax. Oh, good job. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, what's next? Our high plank knee tucks. Moving to my bed here, moving it over. Here we go. In 5 more seconds. Take some weight off my arms. They're tired. Okay, here we go. Now the timer's on. Now I'm ready. Pull it in. Pull it in. So I did this last round and I'm gonna do it again where I put my fists, because like my bed or sometimes couches and stuff, they're soft. So it kind of, I feel it in my wrists when I push down there like that. So that's why I did that, just so you know. People often ask, they notice a lot of things, which is so great. But that's something you can do too. If you're like, oh, I'm on my couch and it kind of hurts. Just go on your fist, put a little more length, like it gives your wrist a bit more of stability. It's more in a line. Pull it, and relax. Good job. Lunge and tap. This time I won't forget what leg. I'm gonna do like I have here, lunge and tap left first. I'm gonna put the left leg in front and the right side is gonna come back and up. I always wonder, like, how are you supposed to label those? Is it the leg that goes up or the leg that's a base leg? As long as I know what I'm doing here. Okay, so step it back into a lunge, come up and tap your chair. Yes, so for me, my left leg is my base leg and the right leg is moving back and through as the other leg. Back and then all the way through and tap. Don't forget to squeeze the booty all the way at the top, all the way to the lower back. Nice and controlled. 6 seconds. And relax, shake it out. Good job. Other side, right side. I'm gonna put my right foot forward. Left foot's gonna come back. Yeah, I feel that one a lot, for sure. All right, 3 seconds, 2 and 1, here we go. Step it back and through and tap. Step it back into that lunge and tap. Power through your heel, through that front heel, even when things get wobbly. Power through it, squeeze all the way up, all the way to the top. Nice work, balance. You're still with me, this is so good. Last one. Oh man, and the inner and outer thighs and all of that's working together. All right. The fun one, jumping jack punch, high knee punch, 5, and then 10. 3, 2, and 1, here we go. Jumping jack punch, jumping jack, jumping jack. Breathe. Oops, got my closet there. Turn a little this way. Oh, sorry, I forgot the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. My little closet got me off track here. 3, 4, 5. Come on, knees. Remember, you can always go to the knee drive and punch. You'll still get a lot of activation in the core. Good job, relax. Round 2 is over, nice work. Whew. Yeah, I'm super sweaty. Super sweaty. And I don't turn the fan on usually when I do videos because it's loud. And also the gardener's outside, so I'm not opening up the windows. So it's like hot HIIT workout today. Like hot yoga, but hot HIIT. All right, let's take another, what's here? 25 seconds pause. And we'll do one more round. Our last round, our third one. We got it. We got it, we got it. Okay. Then I'll reset the timer here. Okay, so from right now, we have 10 seconds until we start round 3. Sit, stand, punch. Activate that core. Squeeze the booty. Drive through the heels. Here we go. Because sometimes it's easy to like use momentum and like, oh, try to stand up here, right? So make sure your core is activated. That helps a lot. Strong core. Nice and tight, yeah. Doing so good. 9 seconds, 9 seconds. You got it, you got it. Good job, relax. Next up, we have our dip with our knee. Dip with our knee. 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, here we go, down and up. Work those arms. After this, we are moving into core and then legs. You know these moves, so your arms actually are basically done-ish after this exercise. Your arms still have to hold you up for the next move, which is why I strategically placed them that way. Sorry, not sorry. It's nice to have a nice strong arm workout and then you have to hold a plank. Hello. Little method behind the madness here. 6 more seconds. Lift, lift, come on. And relax. Oh, good job. Good job. All right, arms, you got to hold me up for this high plank here. High plank knee tucks. All right, 5 seconds, friends. Friends and family, 5 seconds. Here we go. Pull it in, in. Get into my fist again. It just feels better, way better this way. If you have problems with wrists, like even when you're holding a plank, like on the ground, for example, you can put your hands on weights, like on dumbbells. It just gets your hands from being like this to more like this. So your wrist is more stacked on top of each other, if that makes sense. Good job. Pull it in. Tucking those knees in. You got it. Pull it in right in between those elbows every time. Relax. Lunge and tap. Lunge and tap. Could do it this way as well. I need to see both my feet, I think. What can you do? Keep it the way it is. Here we go. Okay, my left foot's in front. That's what I'm gonna do. Step back. Right leg comes back and through and taps. Squeeze nice and tight. Powering through the left heel. Activating the left butt cheek all the way to the lower back. Nice work. 11 more seconds. Good job. 3, 2, finish strong and relax. Good job. Oh man, feeling it. 2 more moves. Leg cardio. We got this. And then we'll do a little stretch and chat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step it back. Stand up nice and tall and tap. And up. Good job. Back and up. Yes, stand up nice and tall, nice and strong. Every repetition counts. Your inner thighs are working, outer thighs, hamstrings, glutes, quads, core. Everything is coming to the party today. That's why I like it. Get my body used to recruiting everybody to work together. More community in the body there. And relax. Good job. All right, here's our last cardio move. Feeling it. Jumping jack punch for 5, punching for 10 with the high knees or just the high knee drive, whatever you like. All right, here we are. Jumping jack punch. And I should mention too, like a modified jumping jack is fine too. So if you're like, oh, that's a lot of impact, we're in the 3rd round. See how we just step and punch? You can do that too. And then you can hit the punches here. So whatever works. Might jump to, you can still go at a cardio pace here. See that? 3. Then my knees feel a little better sometimes. Everyone's different. Last second, knock them out. Good job, so good. Let's stretch it out just a little bit. Let our heart rate come down, grab some water. Good job. It's a fun workout. Enough variety, pretty solid intensity, but enough variations to kind of work within how we're feeling today, how we're feeling round to round, you know? Sometimes it's nice to like, ooh, I'm gonna try to go extra on this round, but next one I'm a little bit tired. It's nice to have variety to keep going. It's very inclusive. I like that. Inclusive of how I feel and then like everybody else who's working out. That's my style. That's my style. Okay, let's take a knee in front of our chair. And I need to get a little bit further back here, but rest like your wrists or your forearms on your chair there. And then just sit it back. Let your head kind of sink in. If you want to hold onto the edge of the chair, you totally can. Scoot back a little more there. Just depends on how it feels, if you want to lay them there or not. See what feels good. And then slowly come all the way up to a standing position. You can have the chair by your side if you need that for support, but grab onto this is my left foot. So whatever foot you like, whatever one came to you. So pull that foot in towards your glute muscle. Find your balance. So like look at a speck. I'm looking at some paper scraps I need to vacuum up on my carpet. So look at something that you can like focus on. And then draw your knees together a little bit more. and then push your hips forward, okay? So this is a dramatic show, like not this, right? With our leg out like this, but bringing it together or going in that direction. Sometimes we're at a spot where we can barely grab our foot. I'm here for it, okay? But the direction, pull your knees together and then push your hips forward. That's really gonna open up this connection between the hip flexor and the quad muscle, because this is really closed off. We're sitting on our phones, we're driving, we're at home office, we're sitting sedentary, right? So that little extra oomph there opens it all up here. Opens it all up here. Nice work. And then slowly release that leg, same leg. So release it and then put it on the ground with your heel up. So I don't know if you can really see my foot there. You could even put it on your chair if you wanted. So heel up on the chair or on the floor, okay? And then lean it back and rest on the bent leg. So whether your foot's on the chair or it's on the ground, we're stretching up the back of the straight leg, okay? Just don't rest your hands on the straight leg. Rest your hands on the bent leg. I don't want anybody pushing, hyperextending. Not today. Not on my watch. And then slowly come all the way up. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to bring my chair at least to the other side. If you don't need a chair, it's all good. Grab your other foot and then slowly draw your knees together and push your hips forward. Push your hips forward. Grab it on. And then just little things, you know, like make sure your shoulders are relaxed, because sometimes we're thinking about what we're doing and knees together, hips forward, and then it's like this. So just your little friendly reminder to relax your shoulders. We love the shoulders and the ears, but not when they're super close and to each other when we're working out. And then release that leg down. Heel up towards the, or toe up towards the sky, heel on the chair or on the ground, whatever you prefer, resting your hand on the bent knee. The bent knee. I didn't say this before, but don't like try to round over too much. Even if you're just able to lean forward a little bit, it's like someone's pulling your heart forward with a string. So it's like you're elongating this way versus trying to reach down this way. Does that make sense? A little dramatic, but I see a lot of that. And I think sometimes we're doing stuff and we don't know always if we're not in front of a mirror. And even when we are too, you know, we don't always know what good form feels like. So we think we're doing something the right way and maybe it kind of feels good. And we're like, maybe that's it. But that's why I like to talk a lot in general. But when I'm guiding workouts, I like to use those cues, because as we get tired and keep doing more stuff or whatever, we're just like, what am I doing? And I like to bring some awareness back to kind of what we're doing. Slowly come all the way up. Nice work. Let's take our right hand up and over, whatever hand basically, but up and over. And then lightly tug on the elbow, getting your tricep. And then if you want to intensify the stretch, just walk your fingertips more over towards that shoulder. So if you feel like your arm is over here and you want to stretch a little bit more, just start to let that hand creep a little bit closer to the same shoulder there. Then you can open up your tricep a little bit more. But be gentle. They worked hard today. You'll probably feel this tomorrow for sure. And then release that hand. Let's do the other side, up and over. Lightly tug on that elbow there. Walk your fingertips over towards the same shoulder if you want more of an intense stretch. Nice job. And then release. And then let's bring our shoulders down and away from the ears and drop our head to one side. So I'm dropping my right ear towards my right shoulder. And then the other shoulder, let's just kind of retract it away so we get a nice good stretch in the side of our neck there. And then slowly come back to center and up and over to the other side. And then one last stretch, bring your chin to your chest. And really tuck it in there and open up the back of the neck, kind of like an accordion. Like if you were to open it up that way, think about all the little spaces in between those really important vertebrae that are behind our neck there. And usually we're like looking up at something or driving or like this, you know, we're not very often coming down this way. So just do that there and then slowly come all the way up and you're good to go. I'm so happy that we were able to train together today. I'm going to hit stop record and then I can unmute you guys and we can talk for a second. 1 second. Okay, stop record. Thank you guys so much for sweating and working out with us. So awesome. And we'll see you. Let me just quickly for the recording, because I know people are watching later. Next month, December 19th, Saturday, December 19th at the same time, same place, but a new password. So I'll be sending you out an email on the 1st of December or the replay with the reminder, but then I'll also send you the email at the 1st of December with your the topic of the month reminder, the date reminder, and then also the link with your new unique password, because every month I change the password just because keep it secure. Okay, so December 19th. Okay, so see you guys then next month. I'm just going to stop the recording here and then we can have a chat here. See you guys next time.